Hey, what's up, YouTube? I got something serious to talk about with you guys today. Now, everyone knows about the whole situation with Ferguson and Mike Brown, and yeah, I get it. I agree that the guys shouldn't be able to walk free, but I also don't agree with the people who are protesting out there, burning everything down. And there are the peaceful ones, which I have, nothing bad to say about them. But if you're burning down places that you have to get your groceries from to feed your kids, and you're also burning down places that people work at to feed their kids, who is really losing in the long run? And many times, because people here have been protesting, and I will say this and I will say this again, but many of those people, they truly did not care about Mike Brown, because ever since he died, because this is not something that just happened finally, people have been getting killed by cops for some of the dumbest things for a long time now. And it's just picking up more and more, especially with the African American race. But now it's even going towards Caucasians and other people as well. Like, I saw one kid, or I think he was a man. He got I think he got life in prison. It was 25 years or it was life, just because he had pot brownies. Or actually, he did get sentenced 25 years. The person who got sentenced life was a guy, and I don't think he was even black. He was Caucasian. He got sentenced life for killing a K-9 that was, a K-9 of the police force. But yet, Officer Darren Wilson, he gets to walk free because he killed Mike Brown. When you look at the autopsy reports, man, the way that they presented the autopsy reports, he was within 1 or 2 inches of him when he fired the last 2 bullets at him. One of them entered this way. It went downward through his eye and through his jaw. That means at some point, he had to be over him in order to do that, man. Once again, I always feel that I wish the whole situation didn't happen, because it wouldn't be like this over here in St. Louis right now. And most definitely Ferguson. Now, to bring in what I'm saying about the protesters, most of them not really caring about the child, because there's many other people who've been killed or locked up for some of the craziest things by police. But when he kills an unarmed man, he gets to walk free. Just the other day, a 12-year-old kid in Cleveland died. He had a BB gun. He took the little orange thing off the gun, so I guess from a distance it probably did look like a real gun. He was walking back and forth through the park, and he was just pointing at people. Then, someone called in a police report for him. I'll play the video right now. Now, they even said the moment that they got out the car, they shot him. You see all these people out here saying, oh, you shouldn't have pointed the gun at him, blah, 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 blah. Even though it wasn't a real gun, he didn't even have time to pull nothing out. The moment that they opened the door, he did this, and then bam, shot dead, shot the kid dead. Now, the way to bring this back in fruition about how the people who are protesting don't care, he died, and it's on footage of him by a cop, and the kid did nothing wrong. Now, many will argue that, but do you really feel they were right because they pulled up there and shot the kid because they thought he did have a real gun? Now, even if you did think he had a real gun, why would you go that close to him then? If it was me, and I saw this in somebody else's video that was talking about the issue, and I'll leave a link to their video, links in the description below. But even then, couldn't you just sat across the street and then just be like, hey, put the gun down, man? The person who made this video, when I was watching them, I completely agreed with them. I was like, yeah, you could have done that. You could have got out your car and told him to put the gun down. Another thing they said, now, if there was no footage, they would have made up some BS story saying, oh, he felt that his life was in danger. Wilson shooting Mike Brown, I'm not really completely against it, because the way the cops are trained, if they feel that someone around them or something is in danger in their life, they have the option to shoot to kill. But at the same time, you do have a choice and you do have a mind. Mike Brown fell to the ground after the 4 or 5 shots. You already knew. You knew. He wasn't about to mess with you anymore. And then on the autopsy report, once again saying that he had to be 1 or 2 feet away from the fire, the last 2 fatal bullets to his head. Come on, man. The whole point is, I want to see the people protesting for this kid. I know they won't. I know they won't. And it's crazy because growing up, I've never had a bad encounter with a cop. Never been racially profiled by a cop. And I live here in St. Louis. I've always heard about these things. And once again, many people comparing things like this even to the Rodney King incident. But at the same time, though, Rodney King, if you do read in depth into the story, he kind of did deserve what he got, kinda. But the moment that he stopped for the cops, they then continually beated him and disfigured his face. It's crazy, man. It's just something I want to get off my chest, because it's coming to the point now to where the polices are like God, and they like have the choice over whether you live or die, which that makes no sense whatsoever. Let me know what you think about the whole situation. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter and Facebook and everything else in the link in the description below. And until then, I'll see you guys later, and I hope everyone has a nice day. Pimp Squad Club.